Hello everyone, welcome to Jazzy Bay Beauty. This will be my first full video from start to finish on a makeup look. It will be Halloween. I am going to do a Halloween theme today for spooky season. Right now you can see that I have a bare face. The only thing that I've done to my face so far is I do use this Clear Proof Mary Kay toner. I do use that as soon as I get out of the shower, and then I do apply my Olay Sensitive Skin Complete on my face, and that's all that I've done so far. I did do my hair before starting this video, just so that way you can see the complete look afterwards, and I did use a crimper that I have ordered from Amazon. And so welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing that I always start with after I do my toner and my moisturizer, I do a setting spray. And I know a lot of other people do different styles, but the best thing that's worked for me is by using the setting spray before anything. And this is the only time that I use it. I do not apply it again later on. This is just the first and only time that I use it when I do my makeup. So this is Milani Make It Last Matte Finish, and it's a 16-hour wear. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I do just spray that all over my face. You know what's best when you spray yourself, but I do just do a few pumps and I spray it all over, and then I just kind of like let it dry for a little bit. But my next step after I do the setting spray is I do move on with my eyebrows. The eyebrows take the longest for me because it's about shaping, and then it's about, you know, blending and using the concealer, and there is a few steps to my eyebrows. But I do use Maybelline Tattoo Studio. This color is Brown Pomade. So then I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. I'm trying to be clear. But yeah, so it's Tattoo Studio by Maybelline, and the color is Brown Pomade. Okay, so I do use that, and I do use the brush that comes with it, and which is going to be this little brush, and as you can see, it's already been used. I occasionally clean off my brush. I don't clean it off with every use though. It's just my preference. But I go ahead and I just get a little bit on my brush, and then I will start to shade in my brow. I have seen the new, I don't even really know what it's called other than like, I think it's brow shading or something like that. I have seen it, and I have considered, I know that I've seen like Les do it, and then I know that there's someone that I follow, which is Ink Beauty, and she is starting it, and I have wondered about it, but I don't know if I'm quite there yet to try it. But I do start from the inner of my eye, and then I do shape the bottom first, and then you'll see me go on top. And I do make a little point at the end, so that way I can make this as a point as well. Of course, you do what's best for your eyebrow shape. My eyebrow shapes are pretty much square. That's just the way that I've always shaped them. So then I go from this corner and then down. And then I'll start from this end out. And then I just start shading in. Now, when you do your eyebrows without anything in your bare face, like this looks crazy, right? And it will. It's going to. It doesn't give the full look until after everything's already on. So don't freak out when you think like, oh my god, my eyebrow is so thick. It will look better once I crease it, and then also with the complete look, it'll look fine. I am using my daughter's tablet on the side here because that is, I use my phone to record, and then I do my daughter's tablet to have the picture on there of whatever I'm trying to imitate. And you guys, I am a big country fan, so that is what you will hear in the background of most of my videos. I do like other types of music as well, and I do listen to, you know, like hip hop and pop and R&B and things like that. I'm not a huge fan of like rap. Some rap, but not a lot. But country does have my soul. Country has my heart. That is just where I'm at with it. So as you can see, this is one eyebrow. You will notice that everybody does their makeup differently, but I do color it in all the way down. I don't do the shading and then just the rest. And then I just take the end of the brush and then I brush it through just to kind of like blend it, and then get any loose hairs as well. And I do lighten the front a little bit, but I don't necessarily not shade it in. Like, it is still shaded, but I do lighten it with the brush. And then I do sometimes just get my finger and kind of like shape it with my finger before I do the concealer. And then I will move on to my next brow. So when I post this video, it will be posted with the free makeup session giveaway. The rules will be listed on this post, and the rules are very simple. It's just about basically following me and trying to get me to get more followers. And then you will be automatically entered once you've done all the rules, and then I will be doing I will be announcing the winner on a live tomorrow. And I do get ready on my bed, in case you guys haven't noticed. I do have a vanity and I do have a little dressing room, like a whole room to myself over there, but I don't know why, but I'm just more comfortable getting ready on my bed. I've always gotten ready on my bed. Just finishing up this brow here. Now, and then some of my makeup, guys, most of my makeup is I guess half and half, you know, like some of it is name brand. You're going to see that I have MAC. You're going to see that I use Ulta. You're going to see that I have Tarte and, you know, other name brands or popular name brands. But I do use stuff from whatever, you know, you can find as far as the local brands, you know. Almay, Olay, Maybelline, Revlon. I do use local brands as well. And I am not shy about trying things that are, you know, not necessarily the most expensive. Like I have a eyeshadow palette like this one right here, which I did get from Five and Below, and it was a $5 palette, and the eyeshadows work wonderful. So it's just all about trying new things and getting the best for your money, because I'm all about that. I am a single mom, so I do try to spend wisely. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush this brow through a little bit more. And I do feel like I need to color this in just a little bit more on this side. Sometimes you will see that maybe I brushed one brow more than the other, so I do try to match them as much as possible. And then I do match them more once you see my next step, which is going to be the concealer. Now, I had no idea about the concealer part until like maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago. My sister-in-law is the one who actually told me about it and was like, girl, you need to crease your eyebrows. And then I had her teach me, and then I've been doing it ever since. Just looking for my my brush for concealer. So I do use the Almay concealer. It is clear complexion concealer, and I do use the lightest color possible. Obviously you can tell that I am very light skinned, but I do not use the color that necessarily matches my skin. I do use the lightest concealer that you can possibly find. Obviously not white. I don't want to get a white concealer, but this is pretty light, and the color is light. Okay, this is a brush. It does have the little stick brush. I do not use this. I do use my own brush here, and it's kind of the square tip there. I don't know if you can see it, guys. You guys are also gonna see me with this little wrist thing today. I don't know what I did or how I did it or what, but I am having a little wrist pain, so I have a wrist brace on. I do have decreased motion in that wrist, so I'm just hoping the wrist brace fixes that. If not, I will end up having to go to the doctor to take a look at what happened. But basically, I do just get this little brush. I use this, you know, and then I put it on my brush, on my personal brush, and then I will use my personal brush to crease my eyebrows. And I do start at the bottom again. The same way that I do the actual brow itself is the same way that I do the concealer, and I just kind of shape it there. So I shape it at the bottom, and then I'm going to go on top and shape it on the top. And then I do blend it out, so I don't just leave a line. Whatever I see here, I will blend it out towards my hairline. And then I will go down to the middle. But I can only get so fancy. I want to burn on my boots. You look tired tonight. So like I said, this is the longest part of any type of makeup that I do, because this creasing part, filling in the eyebrows itself, is not necessarily the longest. It's having to crease it, and then of course making sure that they match. And then of course if you end up making an error on yourself, then you end up starting over. But this creasing with the concealer is probably one of the best things that has ever happened with eyebrows, because if you make an error, you can fix it very simple and easy versus having to start all over. Day after unconditionally, I'm gonna be more, never gonna love you more, not far from mama and me. Unconditionally. And then I'm just gonna put more concealer on my brush so that I can move on to my next brow. I am very satisfied with how this one looks so far. Sometimes I do have bad brow days, I should say, but we shall see. You can see I do have a little blemish. That was totally my fault. I was messing with my face. I have a bad habit of doing that. I have, like, I don't know what you want to call it, anxiety, OCD, or anything like that, but when I see something on my face, it's so hard for me not to pick at it or touch it or anything like that, which is bad. It causes scarring. I don't have a lot of scars, and I don't really have a bad, like, acne problem or like a blemish problem, but I do try to take care of my face as much as possible. And then if you do have anything left over on your brush, I do crease it. I enter it on my crease, my little inner corner of my eye, like this. And then I just kind of blend it up and blend it in. Just because you don't want to waste your makeup. And you guys, I do use everything. I said I do. I do use everything on a handheld mirror. This is a standing mirror, but I hold it. I don't do, like, I can't, shape by just staring into a regular mirror. I do need a handheld to do almost all of my stuff. I need the up close and personal effect for me. I just say goodbye. I am down until I say hello. Like a strong. Right now I do have my phone on my ring light, and the light is based off of my ring light as well. I did buy a ring light off of Amazon. It is, or it was like, I think maybe 50 or 60. And it is good for the most part. However, I do want to look into possibly investing in getting a bigger one and a more sturdy one, because this one is like a mini, not mini, but it's like a standard, just average one, and I want one that I could have like here at my house, and this one I will use to travel, like when I do people's makeup. And right now, like, holding this mirror is hurting my wrist. So, let me see. And I think it's good. I do want to fix this just a little bit. Okay, so when I'm done, I do go over it with my other eyebrow brush just to clear it out and make sure everything is good. Now, when I'm done with my eyebrows, the next thing I do is I do go back to my concealer, and I do put concealer underneath my eyes, and then I put it on my actual eyelids, okay? And this concealer. And I do use just the brush that it comes with. And I will just pat it underneath here. My jacket, I'm always crazy. And then I will just go over. I do go back to the inner crease of my eye. And then I do cover up any blemishes that I may have on my chin or anywhere else on my face. Like I said, I really don't have a blemish problem too often, but I would say that my problem area is my chin, and even just like right here, the creases of my nose. For some reason, those are just always the main places. But I do just will cover that up. And I know I look crazy. This is so funny. Like I said, this is my first full video. I have never done this before as far as recording. But I have been doing my makeup for a very long time. But basically, I will get my sponge now. My beauty sponge, whatever you guys want to call it. A beauty blender. And then I will just go in and blend that out. And I do raise, you know, I know that you just saw me do it on the just lid, but I do raise it up just so that way when I do my eyeshadow, it has concealer. And then I bring it in over my nose. And then onto my next side. Just blend, blend, blend. And you, again, you know how much you need to do for your own face. There's not a specific amount that I can say you have to put so many swipes or so much or whatever. That's totally up to you. Just always, I would say the best thing to do is just do it with the Beauty Blender. Before, I would just, you know, back in the day, I've been doing my makeup, or I've started wearing makeup since I was like in 3rd grade. I was a cheerleader, and so makeup was like a requirement. But I officially, I guess, started doing my own makeup maybe in like middle school, 5th grade to like middle school, and then high school I would do my own makeup. And you just kind of learn by trial and error. Trust me, I still make mistakes, and you just learn how to fix them. But I will say this is the best thing that I've learned to use to blend everything in. And blending is done, concealer is done. Now you can kind of see that it kind of looks very even around my face. After I do my eyebrows, after I shape them, and then after I do concealer, I'm looking at my daughter because she's sneaking up behind me right here. But after I do all of that, my next step would be to do the eyeshadow. Now, the eyeshadow is always going to be, of course, what you prefer. Some people like Supernatural. Some people like the, you know, entire makeup. I always go for smoky. My family has told me that. My sister-in-law was just recently telling me that I always do dark eyes. I don't know. I just like the bolder looks, I guess. But I do use, obviously, natural stuff as well, as you all have seen. And I will get my... So this is the brush that I use for the little shiny part underneath your brow. Now, I did not grab my thing, so give me 1 second. Ugh. This is a bin. I just put all my makeup in a bin recently when I did my mom's makeup, and then when I did my aunt's makeup, I kind of just threw everything in a bin, in a cubby. Okay, so, but I do use the Too Faced. This so far has been my favorite as far as the crease. It is the Too Faced Totally Cute palette. Here we go. I use the bottom one, which is called Unicorn. Or I don't know, I guess Totally Cute Uniform, because it has a name on the site as well. But anyways, yes, I do use the bottom, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and use now. For the makeup look that I'm doing today, like I said, it is going to be Halloween, but she does have pink eyeshadow, so I will be doing that look. I can kind of show you, my daughter's tablet doesn't have the best quality pictures, so, but this is kind of the look that I'm going to go for today. So we shall see. But I'm going to go ahead and get my brush here, and then just get that shiny color on the brush. You can blow on the brush if you feel like there's just, you know, stuff that's going to be falling. But then I just go in and go out. Okay, so when you do this, I do push the eyeshadow a little further out than my brow line. I don't stop at necessarily my brow line, but as you can see a little bit further out, I do go a little further out. It doesn't make a big difference whether you stop at your brow line or not, because you'll see after I'm done with my eyeshadow, I do put another layer of concealer, and I do kind of clean it up a little bit. So you will just do that. Do you need something, honey? Or are you just watching? Alright, so she did not need anything. She was just watching. And then, so once I do the top, I will just also do the inner corner, okay? And then I blend it up. I do love this song. This is Miranda Lambert's Tin Man song, and I do love it. So then, yes, you would just crease it in here. As you can see, it is underneath my, excuse me, I had the hiccup. Underneath here a little bit. And you can do that as well. And I do both eyes at the same time. So like whatever I do on one eye, I do it at the same time I do it the other eye, okay? I know some people do one eye entirely and then they do the other eye entirely. I kind of just go back and forth between both. Now all together, I mean, makeup, Halloween looks will always take longer than like a regular makeup face. Just because, I mean, of course it all just depends on what you're doing, but for me, Halloween looks have always just taken longer than my regular time, just because they require a little bit more details and a little more of a like sturdy hand. Yes, I said yes because my daughter came back and she asked if she could do her makeup on, so yes, I told her yes. Now I don't let my daughter wear makeup outside the house. So there's the first part of my eyeshadow. The next part is going to be doing the actual lid part, which is, like I said, her look is just pink, which is not going to be hard at all. I am going to use the palette that I showed you guys earlier. Again, this is, the name of the brand is Beauty Treats, and it's called Neon Brights. Again, I am not shy to say this, but I did get this from Five and Below. They do have quite a few selections of makeup. They have brushes, they have palettes, they have a lot of stuff. This was just one of the ones that kind of stood out to me because, like I said, I do like the more bolder looks, and I am not afraid to use any one of these colors. So I am going to use these two pinks that are here. Let me move it this way. And it's going to be these two. And guys, if y'all are wondering about my nails, my sister-in-law does my nails. She does have her own little space at my brother's shop, which is Black Line Tattoos. If you want a tattoo, go get a tattoo by him. It's John Lopez. His name is John Lopez. My sister-in-law is Desi. And you can find her on Instagram at The Desired One. But again, she has her own little shop. Everything she does is hand paint. These little bats were hand painted. They are not stickers. They are hand painted. Okay. But again, I'm going to use these two pinks. I always use this brush. It does look dirty a little bit because of my previous looks. I always have makeup wipes with me because that is how I clean my brushes sometimes if I used a darker color and then it kind of still seems like they're on there. But this one is Neutrogena. I am also not shy about which makeup wipes I use as long as they work. But I have already a makeup wipe here that I pulled out at the beginning of this video. But basically I will just rub the brush into that makeup wipe. I also have a towel, a little hand towel that I use because obviously a makeup wipe is damp. It is wet. And you don't want to apply, or at least for myself, I don't use wet brushes when I apply my eyeshadow. So I will just clean this brush really quickly. This is not effective. I do clean my brushes. I have my own little brush cleaner that is in the kitchen right now. But as you can see, it did still have some stuff on there. And then, like I said, I have my own hand towel, which I will brush the brush through again, just so that way it's not wet and it kind of dries up that dampness, okay? But when I do my lashes, my eyeshadow, I always use this brush for I start here and then I go into the crease with it, okay? So I am going to start with the brighter pink. This one's dab in the middle. And then it's on my brush. Woo! Guys, pink is my favorite color. I love it, I love it, I love it. I do like pastel pink more than I like any other pink, but I also do not discriminate with pinks. I love pink. So I'm just gonna go here on the corner. And like I said, you can see that I kind of make it like a line up here. And I do not go further than my crease. I know everybody's eyes are different. We all have different shaped eyes. You do what's best for your eyes and your shape. But my shape is that I can go there. And then my crease is, you can see this is my bone right here if I'm pushing on it, okay? See over there. This is my daughter's favorite song, but she is so shy with it that she just walked away. As long as you're sitting here in the spark, she ain't gonna treat you right. So like I said, and then I just go over it with my crease. Now, depending on your look and depending on what you prefer, I will say, and this isn't always the case, like I said, it just depends, but I normally run towards just the outer and the inner right here being a little bit more I guess dark or more vibrant than when I go onto this section, because this section I feel is just a little section that should be, you should still see the color, but it shouldn't be like so thick like how it is on this side. And in this case, like I said, for her look, her entire lid is pink, so it really wouldn't even matter. But the reason I do use different pinks is because it kind of just gives it the best blend. And I normally try to use different colors on my lids. And it's making me think that I just might. And then I just go over it. Okay. Like I said, I do my eyes simultaneously, so whatever I do to one eye, I do to the next. So I'm just gonna go here. And again, I just make my crease here, and then I go along the center, and then I put it here. Looks good on the spine. And you guys, if you comment, I will respond. If you guys have questions, ask me questions. I am looking to possibly do maybe a live like this, but like I said, I'm already hitting at 40 minutes and I'm barely on my eyeshadow, so And I do appreciate all the love and support that everybody has given me so far. I am over the moon with it, and I am so grateful for everybody sharing and liking and just being there for me. And if you want to get to know me, don't be shy. You can hit me up. You can ask questions about anything and everything. Okay, and so there's that. I do try to make them as even as possible, but again, with this look, it's not going to really be that big of a difference because it's just a solid pink lid. Now, I know I do blend it. You will see me blend this here so that way it's not so sharp. But now I'm going to use this other pink again, this lighter pink. And I'm going to put that on the white parts that you see, okay? And I do use the same brush, not shy. Like I said, so normally if I was using like maybe like a shimmer or a different eyeshadow color right here where I'm doing this new pink, there would be a separate step and I would be using concealer to put there so that I could apply that second color. In this case, I'm not doing that just because it's a solid pink, so there's nothing really for me to pop out. But if I was using, like I said, another color that I really wanted it to stand out, like I know that you guys seen my golds, you've seen the reds, you've seen that little pop out center there, I would be using a concealer to get that look, but in this case, no. So I'm just gonna go in here. I am just coloring it in, getting it all nice and pretty, making sure that I am blending between the two pinks as well, from the crease to the lid, and then even on this outer corner here, okay? That's my girl in the back of the seat. Okay, so when I am done with the shadow, I will take my brush and I will clean it off. As you can see, this is a very commonly used towel that I use, but I will clean it off on my towel just because I do not put my brushes back with like a ton of shadow on them. And I don't necessarily have like a, cute makeup station. I do just put everything, most of my stuff is in a makeup bag because it is just convenient for me, especially if I am not getting ready from home, if I'm getting ready at my mom's or if I'm, getting ready at my friends' houses or anything like that. I just have everything packed away into actually it's a Victoria's Secret pink bag. I got this as a gift with one of my best friend's wedding. I was in her wedding and that was one of the bridesmaids gifts. And I do blow off the palette as well just because I don't like to leave those crumbs or those little flakes. So then I do have a separate brush that I use to blend, which is what I'm looking for now, which is going to be this brush here. It is kind of like an angled brush. And I do use the angled brush because I use the most pointiest part. I don't want to use like, I don't want something that's so sturdy like this one because then it's harder to blend. I want it to make it more natural. So I'm just cleaning that off and then I will just go here and blend it out. So I'm just blending it out, okay? And see how it's not so harsh. And then when I'm done blending, I do go back over the crease of my, underneath my eyebrow, just to pop out that white shimmer or beige shimmer, whichever type of shimmer you want to use for underneath your brow. Again, I'm taking the same brush that I used before, the same Too Faced palette, getting that same color. And then just going under here. And then I will also use this to go over, redo the inner eye. And so then you get that kind of glossy look there. And then I'm gonna readjust myself here because my leg is cramping up or hurting. Oh. Okay. So there is, so again, I did the crease with the lighter whitish shimmer color. And then I just use the two pinks on the lids. I always start with the cut here, and then I go inward. And like I said, here I do make it a little lighter than it is on the outside. And then I just do the lid. I just did the solid lid with the pink. Again, it just depends on the look that you're going for. But if I were to do a different look here, I would have shaped it with the concealer as well. And so then the next look is going to be, so for hers, remember, you can see my ring light on this, but before I can do the top and bottom of this and my nose, I have to finish my face. So the next thing that I'm going to put on my face is going to be the MAC foundation. This is MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Now, this is the first time that I have used, I've been using this for months already, right? But this is the first time that I've used this type of foundation. I've always used MAC foundation, but the MAC foundation that I love the best is the Match Master. And, but I don't know that they sell Match Master anymore. I tried to go online and look for it, and I don't find it. The only thing that I do find is, this one, which is the closest, but this is Studio Fix Fluid. My color is NW10. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then of course, like I said, it's MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Okay. Now when I do my foundation, I use a flat brush. Okay. Before I did not use the flat brush, and I always saw the streaks, and then I always, you know, just felt like there was some flaws. I did learn that trick from Les to use a flat brush. Okay, this is my brush that I use. It is flat, like I said, flat. Okay, and it is flat. I would show you, but this wrist has the thing, it's just flat. Okay, and then I just open it. So like I said, again, the next step after your eyeshadow is I use my foundation. And then I will just put some on this brush here. And not a lot. You do not need a lot. I know a lot of people are like, I like coverage. Not with this foundation. You do not need to put a lot on your brush with this foundation. This foundation is a full coverage foundation. If you use a lot, you're just gonna be wasting one product, and then two, it is just gonna come out super streaky and super dewy. But here it is. There's just a little bit on there, and then I will go in and dab my cheeks, and I dab my forehead, and then I dab my chin, and then I sort of just start blending everything in. Okay, so here is my dab on my cheek, the dab on my other cheek. As you can see, you saw that there was only a little bit on that brush, and look at this. All right, and I am wearing my Big O hoops today just for this video. My hair got in my way. Now guys, normally I do my makeup before I do my hair. Sorry, I had to pull that back, but I normally do my makeup before I do my hair. But for today's video, just because I want to be able to show you guys the complete look with my hair done, I did do my hair before I did my makeup. But let me just go in and blend. And as you can see, some girls, most of us, end up making some crazy faces when we are doing this. So as you can see, I'm shaping my eye right now. So with the side of the brush, not flat, don't do that. Well, I guess you can do this if you feel comfortable, but I always do it this way, and then I shape it so that way it's super sharp. See how this one isn't sharp and this one is getting sharp? So I just shape it, and then I will go in, and then I'm still blending. And as you guys are gonna see, I do not contour. I don't know how to contour. It's not because I don't like contouring or anything of that nature. I just do not know how to contour, and it hasn't really been something that I need to learn, because I feel like I am satisfied with how I do my makeup as is without the contour. Maybe eventually I will learn, but it hasn't been like anything on a priority list or anything. And as you can see, it looks like a little pink here, and it's because I did just try to blend that out there, but you can just go over it with the brush again and it will be fine. And it's not going to be a big deal because, as I mentioned earlier, I do go back and put concealer, and I'm about to do that after this. You do want to get underneath your chin because you want to make sure that you don't leave like a line. Trust me, I used to do that before I knew what I was doing. And people would tell me. People were honest and they would tell me, you need to blend. And I'm like, what are you talking about? But then I knew. And then I realized I needed to blend. Trust me, we've all been there. I'm totally covering you guys. I'm so sorry. But we've all been there. We're all learning. There's no shame in anybody's game. So I do go over it a lot just to make sure, one, I want to make sure my brush is dry. I do not want to leave like anything like still wet. But then again, I just want to make sure that my entire face is blended and that there is no spots, blotchy, anything of that nature, because that will affect your makeup look if you have spots, blotches, anything like that. But like I said, I think I'm pretty much done with the foundation. Again, that is a MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and my color is an NW10. You will get your own color, of course, according to your complexion. But if your complexion is like mine, I just pulled off my earring, then my number is NW10. Let me put this back. I bought these for me to wear like when I go out. I will not wear these like on a regular basis. But when I first got them, I was like, I had put them on and they were super heavy. And then I was like, there's no way that I could go out wearing these, right? But then I was watching my show last night, and one of the girls had big old hoop earrings like this, and she was rocking them. And I was like, man, I'm going to look like her. Then I'm going to go out with these. But anyway, so now the next thing I'm going to do after I have done the entire face of my foundation, I will go back with my concealer. And again, this is the Almay Clear Complexion Concealer, and my color is light. And I will do underneath my eyes again. Now today, there is going to be a step that I'm skipping that I normally do. And let's see, it says, are you watching still? Yes, YouTube, yes. Everybody wants to know if we're still watching. Just, if I didn't turn you off, then yes. But anywho, yes, so I just put the concealer underneath my eyes, and I will get my beauty blender again, and I will blend it. I had a little brain fart there. I do go back and shape my eyeshadow again. So as you can see, I'm coming up here, and I am just getting that nice cut shape, okay? I know some people that they do their makeup, they do put tape to get this cut or whatever, but I have just found it best to do this way for me. So more power to you if you do it another way. If not, this is a new way that you can do as well. But I just go in. And the reason I do this is to cut the shadow more, but then also just to give me a little bit more coverage of underneath my eyes. Because I do have, I know that maybe y'all didn't see it today, but there are some dark circles. And then I will come up in my T-zone, and I will dab whatever concealer I have on my T-zone, and then I kind of just go to the sides here, and then just kind of dab throughout my face just to kind of just keep that blend in. Now, here is the step that I will be skipping, which I am bummed about skipping today, but it's all good. I will be okay. I have skipped it before with no problem. But basically, over the past weekend, I did my makeup at my aunt's house, and I left my setting powder there, so I don't have a spare setting powder. That is the only setting powder that I had, so I will not be putting that on. It is translucent though, setting powder, and normally that is what I would be putting on right now after I've done this concealer part. I would only be putting it underneath my eyebrows, and that is just to set the tone. So that way right now, it's really not sticky, but I mean, you just put concealer on, so it is, you can feel it a little bit. But that loose setting powder is what keeps it from feeling, sticky or dewy or any type of way, which I prefer to just have it more, a smooth look. But I will be skipping that step, but just so that it is clear, I do put translucent setting powder right here on a normal basis, okay? Now I will go into doing my powder. My powder is also MAC. MAC is my favorite type of makeup. It is my favorite brand. I love MAC. But Studio Fix MAC. And this is the Powder Plus foundation. Wow, right? I know. It's crazy that it says plus foundation. So yes, according to MAC, this powder is mixed in with foundation. So technically the foundation that I did put on with this, you technically don't need to do it. However, I do it because I do like the look better with the foundation versus not using it. But I will go in and get my Mary Kay brush. This is a Mary Kay brush. I hope it's Mary Kay, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my Mary Kay brush. And it is the all over powder brush, so you can see. And I will go in and use this, and I will dab my look here. You see, and it's on there. And then I will go over my entire face with this, okay? Now, my mom sells Mary Kay, and that is why I have some of the Mary Kay stuff. I just knocked this earring off again. Okay, I'm going to leave it off until I finish my face. Just a little too fun. And I'm going to be here forever. You were going to be my wife. And like I said, you have to blend underneath your chin. Don't just stop at your line there. Write a love story that's different at the same. I'm just looking at the picture and trying to see if I'm gonna do. So when I imitate pictures, I do not try to do it exactly the same, just because I do have a preference on how I do my own makeup and what I want to see in my look. So right now in the picture, what I was debating on, as you saw, I was thinking, had my thinking cap on. But I normally do a wing eyeliner, and in her pictures she does not have a wing eyeliner, so I am debating on whether I should follow her or do my wing. But I am just going all over my face. And again, this is going to be posted with a free giveaway, but you do need to follow the rules with the post. So make sure you do everything that the post says, and you will be entered so that way you can get a free makeup session. And the free makeup session will be your choice. You know, if you want a regular look, we can do a regular look. If you want a Halloween look for, you know, within the next few weeks, we can do a Halloween look. I know some people are having Halloween parties and so on and so forth. And if you want something done for a Halloween party, I got you. And even if you don't win the free makeup session, you can DM me on my Facebook page, which is Jazzy Bae Beauty. That's Jazzy, capital BAE, and then Beauty. Again, Jazzy Bae Beauty. If you have not followed, go follow me on Facebook. Facebook will be the main place where I will be posting almost everything. You can also follow my Instagram, which is Jasmine N. Lopez. It is public, so make sure you follow me though. And then I will post my looks on there as well. But as far as like any giveaways or raffles or anything like that, mainly it's going to go through my Facebook page. So if you have not followed my Facebook page, please follow my Facebook page, Jazzy Bae Beauty. That's capital Jazzy, capital B, and it's all together, AE Beauty. Okay, so I finished the compact. Again, it is Studio Fix MAC Plus foundation, and my color is NC35. NC35 is my color. It has been my color. I've been using this for years, like 10 years maybe even more. I've been using this forever. Okay, so next I will do my blush. She does have blush and she does have highlight, so I will be doing that all the same. So I will do my blush. I just had a thought. I was like, I don't know if I should do my blush yet, but I will do my blush. Okay, so for my blush, I do also use the Mary Kay. You see that? Woo! Shout out to Mary Kay and everybody who sells Mary Kay. But this is called the Cheek Brush. I just go ahead and I dab it in my blush here. The blush that I use, again, my favorite brand, I'm telling you, MAC, which is Mineralized Skin Finish. Now, someone did ask me about my blush. They did try to go get this, and they were told that they had no idea what she was talking about, and more than likely this is discontinued. I did get this from somebody. I don't remember who, but if you remember you giving me this, thank you so much, because I still have it and I still use it, and I use it every time I do my makeup. But this is a mineralized skin finish blush, and the color is Stereo Rose. I would show you guys the back, but it is so busted up because I've had it forever. And this is it here. Woo. It does have shimmer. That is why I love it. It is a shimmer blush. I do prefer the mineralized one more than any other type of blush because I do not like a harsh pink cheek. But anyways, here it is, and I'm going to go here and just blend that in here. And like I said, I do not contour. I do not contour. I do not have a problem with it, and it is what it is. I just don't know how to do it. And I am fine with doing the makeup the way that I have been doing it, and there it is. But yes, I just go here. Trying to cover my double chin. Just kidding. I really don't have a double chin. I do have like a little thing here, but not really. I have been like looking at other people's pages where they do go get like needling here so it can like flatten it, and I have considered it. No, probably better off on my own. Okay, now that I finished my face, I still have to do my highlight and stuff, right? But as long as I finish that, I can put this earring back on. The next thing is the highlight. After you do your blush, you do your highlight. And my highlight is Laura Geller. Laura Geller, like Monica Geller from Friends. I am a huge Friends fan. But this is Laura Geller, New York. And it is Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator Peach Glow. Alright, Peach Glow. And then I do get my brush here. As you can see, I do toggle between different types of brushes. This is a glitter kind of rainbow set, I guess you can say. This is the highlighter brush that I use. And this is the highlighter that I use. I will just go ahead and get some on the brush now, and then I will go over the top of where I put my blush here. Okay, on here, and then I just put that on here like this, the back and forth motion, and you can see the highlight is so beautiful. Highlight is life. That was one of my posts that I put on the other day. Highlight is life. I never used highlight before. Like I said, I have been doing my makeup for years already. But of course, makeup kind of just blew up within the last few years. And over the last few years is when I learned about highlight. And I use highlight now. And I would never not use highlight. Now this is my I do prefer like a powder highlight. I do have a stick highlight as well, but I feel like they just don't work better. They just don't work as good as I would like them to than what my powder does. Okay, so here it is. Woo! I'm so happy with highlight. Okay, highlight does not just go on your cheeks. Of course, it is your preference. I will stress that enough. It is how you like to do your own makeup. It is not what is better and what is not, okay? But I do put highlight on my nose and on the top of my lips. So I will go ahead and do that here. I am looking in the camera instead of my mirror. So let me get my mirror just to make sure. I make sure that I get this little round part too. Ooh, it doesn't really matter for my look today. I don't even know why I'm doing this because she has her nose covered with black. So that's gonna get covered, but then I do the top of my lip. Okay, so by now, normally I'm gonna go ahead and just backtrack just a tad bit. Normally, if I was doing like a regular look, my blush and my highlight and my lips are always the last thing. So if I was doing a normal look, not a Halloween look, I'm doing a Halloween look today, so this is not the normal steps that I would normally be taking. But if I was doing a normal look, after I would have done my powder on my face, I would have finished my eyes by doing my eyeliner and then my lashes. And then I would have done blush, highlighter, and then my lipstick is always the last thing that is done. And so let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to do the actual Halloween part. Woohoo! Okay, so my favorite eyeliner to use is Hank and Henry right now. That is what I'm using. However, like I said, I do not discriminate. And I do have, let me grab it really quickly. I do use Almay as well. I do use Revlon eyeliner. Those are the two that I mainly use that are like local brands that you would buy like from CVS or Walmart. And my ring light just went out. Oh no. Okay, let me see. Sometimes it does that. It burns out. Ow, I just burned myself. This is all raw footage, guys. Raw footage. But I have a battery pack here. I did this on purpose just because I did not want my phone to die, which let me check really quick. I did not want my phone to die, and then I did not want this to die. So I'm just blowing on this because this was really hot, but I burned myself. All right, see, and then this is my little thing, and if it's blue, that means it's on. So let me turn it back on really quick. Yay! Okay, thanks for staying with me during my little technical difficulties here. But next thing that we are going to do is, like I said, the eyeliner. I do not discriminate against. Use what is best for you. But I will be using Hank and Henry today. I may also use the Almay. It just depends on this one I've been using for a while, so it may be running out pretty soon. So if it does not run out on me today, I will just use this one. But if it does run out on me, I will finish the look with this one. Okay, so I am going to do the I'm going to do the bottom. Start with the bottom, okay? Guys, I'm still debating on the top liner if I should do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna start with the top liner. I've already decided. So I'm gonna do the top liner. Hope you can see that. This liner, like I love liners that are a brush like this because it's so easier to do. I will to... I am going to do the wing, okay? Okay, so for the wing, I do start always the center with the liner, and then I bring it down, and then at the crease, I shoot it up a little bit, shoot it up. I do try to follow the line of that eyeshadow that I made, but once I have this line, I do come in from this side and I bring it up, okay? Oh, I love Chris Stapleton. Let's bring this up. I'm going to color that in there. If you can see, I know, I'm so sorry. I keep dipping down because I'm looking in the mirror. And there it is. And I'm going to finish this over here. And I will tell you right now that I just remembered that I did forget one thing, and it has nothing to do with my makeup, but I was going to put gray contacts in. So you will see the end of the look, but when I take my selfies will have my gray contacts. What's wrong? I did just get, I am blind, guys. Not literally, of course, and maybe I shouldn't say that, but I do wear glasses and I do wear contacts. And as far as my hair, I do occasionally wear extensions. I don't always wear extensions. Right now, the hair that you see is my real hair. I do not have extensions in right now. This is all my real hair. My hair is pretty long right now, which is perfect because I've never been able to grow out my hair. I am 27 years old, and I can say this is the longest my hair has ever been. But I do wear extensions for volume, and then they do add a little bit of length to it, but they're not much longer than what my hair is already. All right, so there's one wing, and I will be moving on to the next eye for the wing. Did you turn off everything in your room? Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to... And I know I got quiet on this one, but because I am focusing. And there is the wing. Yeah, so I was focusing on that. I'm so sorry that I was not communicating on that one, but I am a big sucker for wings. I love eyeliner. I've always loved eyeliner. I've always loved black eyeliner. And so I was just focusing to making sure that I just got the best wing ever. Making sure they match, which they kind of do. You will never get them completely to match. I mean, you may, but I can never get them to be like perfectly matching. But let me just go through this one really quickly. Okay. And so then now I will, like I said, I will start with the bottom little stripes here that she has. So she has it here with drop downs, okay, and then all of this is filled in. So I will get, I'm still using the same eyeliner, the Hank and Henry, and I will start with that. Okay, there's one line, and then I am going to just drop it down, okay guys? Okay, and so then with this, I am going to so there's that. So with this one, I did make a mistake already. Whoops. But pretty much that's the style that she uses. Kaylin, will you bring me Q-tips? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Q-tip. I did mess up here. I do need to bring this. These two are fine, but this third one here does not come out to my nose, of course. I do need to bring this down. I put this one too wide. I need to bring it down. So I will get a Q-tip right now and I will clean this off without any issues. Q-tips. You can use Q-tips. I use Q-tips to always correct my mistakes, and it happens. Like I said, I still make mistakes. I don't care really about that because my whole nose is going to be black. So I just care about this part right here. One more. First one. And I know that this looks crazy, but do not worry. It is not a big deal. Like I said, I don't really care that this is here because her entire nose is black, so it does not matter. And then I will clean it up, don't worry. Okay, and then this entire thing here is colored in. I know that y'all are probably looking at me like, oh my god, that's bugging me. She needs to fix that. Trust me, don't worry, it'll be fine. Now in her look, she does have glitter on this black part. I do not have glitter, so this would just be plain black, okay? But I am just filling this in with the eyeliner. Need a solution. Nearing on an illusion. Need a problem, a call, need a solution. The under the eye is the hardest part because your skin is so, you know, just loose there, I guess. Not so tight. It is free-formed, so let's be good. Okay, so then there's that one. Ow. And I said ow because of my wrist. I will get my powder brush though, and I will just go over. But my nose just a little bit. And then I will clean this up right here. Okay, and I will just leave it like that for now, and then I will go over it later. I am suffering from allergies right now, guys, so if you hear me sniffling, that's what it is. Okay, and then now we're gonna do the next side here. Hands up, I love this song. Again, I am just going underneath the eye, and then just bringing that down. And then okay. Rainbow phone. Just coloring it in. I know that I have another error on this eye. I'm not too concerned over it again. I will fix it right now. Just so doing Halloween looks, they do take a little bit of time. Like I said, it is a little more detailed. You can use Halloween makeup for it. I personally just use regular makeup. I do use Halloween makeup on like certain looks because it is necessary, but yes, for this one it is all going to be just regular makeup. And as you can see, it does look like my eyeliner is giving up a little bit, so we shall see. I want to spend a little time with you. I will go over it with my other eyeliner because I feel like this one is a little darker. As you can see, yes, I do dab it with my tongue a little bit. I know that maybe some people may think that that's gross, but it's my own saliva. It is what it is. And like I said, I'm really not concerned over this one either because she does have shadow underneath these little dips here, so it's not that big of a deal. Just want to clean that up just a little bit. Let me just get this liner because it is going to frustrate me. that there. And then, okay. And so she does have a shadow underneath these dips here. So I will be doing that as well. So let's see. She does have blue. So I will go back to my palette here and I will use this blue here because it has a little shimmer on it. Now, this is my, let me find it really quickly. Okay, this is my concealer brush, my other concealer brush that I use for when I'm doing shadow. So I will get my concealer again. And I am going to adjust myself here just a tad bit because, like I said, my legs are cramping. I am sitting on my bed. I do get ready on my bed. It is just where I am most comfortable. But here is my concealer. I am going to put this here. And then I'm gonna go underneath these dips here with a little concealer on each side so that way the shadow can stay. And this helps with, I'm gonna put some here just so that I can cover up that mistake that I made earlier. And then I can go over that with Beauty Blender as well as the foundation. But here it is. This helps with the creasing as well, as far as like making your lines super straight. Okay, so there's that. I will go back and get the eyeshadow brush that I used the pink one with. And again, I'm just going to clean that off just a little bit. And actually, I'm not going to use that brush. I am going to use this other brush. This is the brush that I used to make those pop. Those looks that I was telling you about where you want that look to pop, this is the brush that I use. So again, it is just a flat brush. It is a different brush. You can see it's different, but it is just a flat brush. Again, I am going in with this blue here. Just gonna put that there. I will blend this out. By doing this. And it does not need to be perfect because, again, this is just a Halloween look. Halloweens are kind of, you know. And she does have this blue on the outside here. So I will put some blue right here as well. And I am focusing on these inner little dips here first. Go over it here. I know not to think about you. Okay, so those are the dips, and then now I'm gonna just put some blue here. I will need to get my concealer again. I'm sure that this looks pretty crazy, but I'm sure the final look will be okay. And as you can see, I just flipped my hair, so it's causing a major issue here, but that's okay. Just gonna put some concealer on this corner here. And then I'm gonna do it here. I said, I'm just gonna be. So you will use concealer for anything that you want to pop. You always want to put concealer first. There are some shadows and there are some situations where concealer is not the best way to go, but I will probably show you guys that maybe in another video. Throw that out. Hang that down. I do really like this blue. I may do a regular look, a regular makeup look with it. Okay, and then I will get my blending brush because I do want to blend the bottoms just a tad. Just want to blend this. think they're blended pretty well, but and then I think I'm done with the bottom. And so she does have some white. I'm not going to do concealer on this one just because I do not like the super white look. But I will go in and get some white eyeshadow like how this one is. And I will just put that underneath. And she does have the white here. Right, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. Blend that out a little. Okay, and then found something I'm good at. Okay. So now I am going to do the nose. The nose is all black, so I'm just going to go ahead and create a circle around my nose and color that in. And it is just a solid line. It is no dips or anything like my last look was. Okay, and again, I am using my Hank & Henry black liner stick on this. This is the best eyeliner so far that I've used, and I do love them very much. I am just coloring in my nose. And this one is drying out, which does make me sad, but that's okay. I'll just get a new one. Woo! My cute little nose. As you notice, I did not go all the way down here just because I did not want to take away from the little poquitos that I have there. So I did just do the little button part. And now I will go and do the tops, triangles. And that is not going to be hard. And then again, this is just about coloring it in. My stomach is growling right now. Whenever I'm done with this, I'm gonna eat some pizza and put on some Halloween movies. They are having a Halloween marathon. When I say Halloween, I mean the actual movies. Halloween, Michael Myers movies. They are having a marathon on AMC right now, which is channel 69 if you have cable. And I will probably put that on once I am done with this look. I was watching him before I started this look. I was watching his movie, and I do love Halloween. Alright, I am not too satisfied with how this left one came out. But, oh well, we will deal with it. Okay, let's see. My eyeliner is running out, so I will go back and use it on this one. Let me just check something here really quick. Okay. So I'm almost done with this. Okay, and then she does do like 3 little dots at the top, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And my music paused again. Are you watching? Yes, I am still watching YouTube. Okay, and so then here is this look so far. I'm still not done yet. The next thing is going to be the lips. I am going to use this. It is Frida Kahlo by Ulta Beauty. It is a pink lipstick. It is a matte lipstick, and the color is Vida. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on first. Okay, I'm gonna put that pink lipstick on. Pink lipstick done. Now in her look, she is outlined with black liner as well. And then she brings out the little points on the edges of her mouth. So I will go ahead and do that. I am still gonna use my Hank and Henry. It was running out, but I'm sure I can make enough for this. So I'm gonna get quiet again because this is an outline of the lips. So I am just outlining my lips with my Hank and Henry lip eyeliner. Okay, so that is the outline. I do need to bring it out, so I will bring it out. This is a clown look, so when you're like, oh, she looks like a clown, that's the point. So let me just bring this out. Okay. So this is the look, and then she does shade it in a little bit at the corners with black eyeshadow, so I will go ahead and do that as well. I will be using my smudge brush to do that. And then I will also go over my lips with the pink eyeshadow just to make the lips pop a little bit more. But here's the smudge brow. This is also another Mary Kay. It is an eye smudger. Mary Kay. And then it is the eye smudger. The brush. So I'm just going to get the black eyeshadow again from here. And then I'm just going to smudge in the corners of my mouth. I'm just gonna go over it just a little bit here and the top. And then, like I said, I'm gonna clean this brush off. And then I am going to get that bright pink and just dab this look here. I am almost done, guys. Hang in there. I know we're 2 hours and 6 minutes in. If you have stayed watching this long, I appreciate you very much. I am almost done. Once I'm done with these lips, I will be moving on to the final step, which is the eyelashes. So hang in there. All right, because I am done with the lips now, and now I will move on to the lashes as well as the mascara, but they go together. I will be using one of my more dramatic eyelashes. I do not use these on like a regular basis just because they are very, very, woo! So they are perfect for like a Halloween look. So let me go ahead and do that. Fine. Okay, and then here are the lashes. The brand is Alec Crown Lashes, and I did get them off of Amazon. They were like $10, I think, for all of these. If I could open this really quickly. Woo! Thank you. Okay, so here are the lashes. These are my lash clips. These are what I used for the lash clips. So let's just go ahead and go with that. I do grab them from the corners to pull them off with my lash clips. I do need to cut these ends because if you can see, the ends do come out and I do not like them like that. So I will cut them. Can you go bring me the scissors, please? Just getting the next one. Again, these are the lashes. Ow, I can't turn my wrist, so I'm so sorry. But as you can see, look right there on the end. There are, they do extend out. You can cut those if you are not comfortable with wearing them like that. I am not comfortable wearing them like that. So I will put these, I will cut with scissors. Now, some people actually cut the lash itself if they are too long. Or too, you know, they don't fit your eye too well. I do not do that. I only cut whatever does not have hair, does not have lash, that is extended out. And then I will get my lash glue, which is it's strip lash adhesive. I did also get this from Amazon. And this is called Lash Contour. It is just black glue. Black glue. I will put it on my lash here. And I am only putting it on the strip, guys. On the strip. Nothing that a bear can fix. And pain and walk away. Okay, so I do have glue. I was like, oh my god, what did I do with my other lash? But I put it over here. But I do have glue on here. I will blow on it for a little bit. And then I will put the lash on. And I do use the corner of this to push it in on my inner eye, and I do push it in on the center of the eye, but I do also just use my fingers to make sure that it's nice and tight, and I do not have any loose part of the lash there. Okay. So the lash feels pretty good. Woo! I love lashes. I've worn lashes forever. I did stop at some point in my life because I was just, you know, whatever. But I do wear lashes now. And I have always loved wearing lashes. I think lashes are the best. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with wearing lashes. And a Bear King fix. Ow. I do, since that song said beer, I will say I do drink beer. If you're a beer drinker, hey. If you're not a beer drinker, that's okay. I drink other things other than beer too. But my favorite beer is Modelo. I was a Dos Equis girl, I'm not gonna lie. I was a Dos Equis girl, and then my family, mainly my aunt, put me onto Modelo, and I prefer it over everything. I know some of y'all are like, what, Modelo? Trust me, it's good. And then put it with the michelada, and then other people are going to be like, michelada is tomato. Trust me, it's good. And then chamoy, ooh, real good. I am a sucker for all things chamoy, all things tamarindo, all things Mexican candy. I am down for it. So I am just putting this lash on. Using this hand is very difficult right now, so like I said, you can still use the corner end of the thing. I do use that, but for the most part I also just use my hands to push it onto the lid there. Okay, now when you wear lashes, it is a preference, not a requirement, as usual. I've always said that. I have been saying that, but some people curl and others do not, and they just leave it just how the look is right now. For these specific lashes, I will not curl them. Excuse me, I'm getting comfortable again. I will not curl these lashes because these lashes are very curled already. They do not need more curl. The other thing that is the difference between different makeup artists is that the mascara part. Some people do not put mascara on their lashes. They just put the lash on and then they're good to go. I put mascara on my lashes. Yes, I do. It's a preference. It's not a, it's totally up to you. There's no right or wrong way, but I do put mascara, which is what I will do now. And the mascara that I use is Essence, and it's Lash Princess. Also, I got this off of Amazon. Like I've said before, I am not somebody who is like, oh, I only use name brands. No, ma'am. I get what is best for my money because I work hard for it and I enjoy having money. So I don't want to spend it on just makeup, but I will go through my lashes and I will blend my own lashes, my own hair, with the falsies, with the fake. And then I will just brush that through. I do go to the tip of the lash. And I will bring the lash out here. I do. And then I do mascara on the bottom. on to my next eye. And the bottom. And as you can see, when you do the bottom lash, for this particular look, it did connect the line that I had created for the bottom to the actual length of the lash itself. I know that maybe y'all had looked like that and was like, oh my god, you can see it, but trust me, it does blend out. So the next thing would be that I am going to fix this here. I know that y'all probably seen it and I've seen it. Let me just grab this really quick. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, so then now the next thing that I would do, and the final thing that I will do, this is the complete look pretty much, is that I will put in the bottom liner. Not all people do this. It is totally a preference. I don't always do this with my looks. It really just depends on the look that I'm trying to get, but I will pull my waterline down and well, I'm gonna try to. And then I'm just gonna pull. I don't know how to do it because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, and then I just put liner in my waterline. Okay, and then that is it, guys. This is the clown Halloween look. No, we took a while here. I know that I have a little mistake there. This one's wider, this one's littler, but that's okay. It's Halloween. It's the look that counts. So here it is. Thank you so much for staying with me for this 2.5 hours. Please vote. Hello. Please go follow my page, like my YouTube, share my posts. Please invite friends. I will be doing a free makeup session giveaway with this post once I'm done. I will upload it to my Facebook and I will enter the rules for you to follow, and just follow the rules so that you can be entered into the free makeup giveaway. Again, it can be a Halloween look, it can be a regular look, and it doesn't have to be anytime soon because I know Corona and I know everybody's a little skeptical over that. I get it. Just if you win, I will hit you up. I will let you know. I will do a live with the announcement of who won. And there you go. Thank you guys so much, and I love you.